Jim with Elite Personal Fitness. Welcome to body shaping class today. And today's a body split and it accompanies the video that goes out in the same week. So today's routine really focuses on the legs. I know, big body part, legs, back, and some triceps. Okay, so again, it kind of is the other body parts we didn't work on the other body split routine. And with these workouts, guys, we're really trying to focus on if you're going to work out at home or the office or while you're traveling. So we're trying to keep alternatives to typical weights. If you have dumbbells and kettlebells and barbells, guys, you just plug them right in. It's easy to do. And I'm going to offer some substitutes with some basic items that are easy to obtain. Okay. First of all, you may want an ab mat for this workout. We're going to spend a little time on the floor with a couple different exercises. Also, a large towel. So guys, if you can get a towel and you want somewhat of a big one, we're going to use this to mimic a seated row in the workout a little bit later today. Okay, so kind of a neat exercise. What else do we need? Guys, 2 to 4 gallon jugs. We're going to use these gallon jugs like kettlebells and dumbbells. So 2 to 4, so maybe you can manage 2 in each hand for a movement or 2 here. So we'll have that available. A chair, guys, we'll want a chair or a bench. There's an exercise or 2 where we're going to do a seated, like a bench or chair dip. So you'll want it for that. A couple optional items. Guys, I have got a backpack here with some weight in it. Okay, so the purpose of the backpack really is if you just want something a little heavier than what 1 or 2 gallon jugs in each hand can do. So you can put in that backpack multiple gallon jugs, you know, filled with water. You can put old weight plates in there. Maybe you've got just like a random kettlebell or 2 that you may not use in this routine that you can just slide in there. So anything with weight, books, paper, just to get that, to challenge you a little more for these exercises. The other optional item is a slider. And again, it's just optional. So the backpack and the slider you don't have to have. I'll show alternatives during the video so you don't have to have those. All right. Guys, I guess that's it. I'm going to do this with you in real time. So if you haven't seen these before, it should be very easy to follow along. All right. Let's get started. Our first circuit on the screen. It's going to focus on primarily the core. Okay, we're trying to get the body warmed up. And again, I'll walk through these with you. You'll notice the third exercise in that circuit is a pullover. You may want to use a gallon jug or 2. You can lay on your back and do a pullover. Or you could do a body weight pullover where you're kneeling down and you use a slider. In my case, I've got a tight carpet down here. So I'm going to use a slider. I know they make fitness sliders that do both. They'll work on hardwood. They'll also work on carpet. So there's like a little thing that'll work for hardwood or carpeting. They have like a mesh over them. But you could also use a towel if you have like a slick surface, concrete, hardwood, something like that. So that's it. That's it. So I'm going to run through this. Let me pull up this mat and we'll get started. This first movement is 2 phases, and we're going to do about 15 to 20 of these. We're going to bring one leg up, and we're simply going to crunch up, over, and back. Okay, and we're going to get 15 to 20 of these, depending on your fitness level. Trying to pull the head. Here we go. Up, 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6. Really squeeze them. 7, up, 8. Really feel that core. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. listen, you can go up to 20 if you want, so 15 to 20 of those. I'm gonna switch sides. We'll match. We got 15, so let's hit 15 the other way. So we're up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Great job. Match reps. Once you match those reps, second one, we're going to go to a bridge crunch. So we're going to kind of engage the legs a little bit. It's a leg day, and the core. Okay, so we're just going to put the hands behind the head, and what I'll have you do, guys, is we're going to bridge up high, come down. 1, bridge up high. 2, should feel the hamstrings, glutes, lower back on the bridge. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 15 of these. Guys, I kind of scooted down slightly as I went along, so be aware of that. The next one, we have a pullover. I will show on the video you can use, a gallon jug in each hand, or just hold 1 gallon jug, and we can do a lying pullover. We really want to try to target stretching the core a little bit, but kind of stretching out that back too, getting that back one. So the elbows are slightly out. So when you're doing this, you want kind of like this form, so the elbows are out and you're coming over to kind of get that back involved. I think I'll use a slider, and I'll just come right at you. All right, so if you're using a slider or a towel, maybe 10, maybe 15, 10 to 15. If you're laying down, kind of the same thing. You might be able to get 15 if you're using a gallon jug. So let's get these out. So if you're using the body weight version, you're just gonna try to go out as far as is comfortable, and just try to work on trying to get maybe a little further as you get stronger, okay? So I'll scoot back maybe just a hair here, and I'm just gonna come out. So I'm trying to get out fairly deep. It's 10, I'll get a few more here. Okay, I'm just gonna set this off to the side. One more round through this small circuit. Here we go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, really feel these 10. Okay, we'll switch them up. Okay. Whew. Good stuff. Body's heating up. We have the bridge crunch, and you may find yourself, like I did, sliding down just slightly. Okay, so here we go. Hands behind the head. Let's come up. Squeeze down. Whew, good stuff there. Pullovers. So again, I'll use the bodyweight version. I've got a carpet, so I've got a little slider here. Here we go. 10 to 15. Come on. Couple more. Oh, okay. Those are challenging. That was 15 here, so get what you can. Maybe it's only 8 to 10, that's fine. We'll set this off to the side. The mat, I'll also put off to the side. And that was kind of like our warm-up for our routine. So we did a good job of getting the core, getting the back of those pullovers, and those bridge crunches, kind of getting the legs warmed up. Okay, so we're to our meat and potatoes of this workout. So this is the good stuff. This is, you know, a lot of legs, hitting the back more directly, triceps. Let's get started. It's up here on the screen. We're gonna start with a curtsy lunge. Now, real quick, I see a lot of people that are kind of have a challenging time with these, and it's for a couple reasons. One, people tend to stay too tight. So what I mean by that, I'll do a side view. When they bring their foot back, instead of getting some distance with their lunge, they're trying to stay tight and they come down. So you see how crunched up you are? A lot of stress on the knee. Hard to maintain balance because your points of contact on the floor are so close together. You feel like you're gonna fall over, and it's very stressful on the joints. The other thing I see is people trying to go way over, so their front leg is really getting torqued. So you're trying to come over way over. Don't need to do that either. Okay, so what we want to do is kind of change that a little bit. So you want to get a nice stride back and just barely cross over. Okay, so what we want is we're going to get 10 of these. So we're going to alternate the curtsy lunge and then go to a squat. Okay, it seems so easy. And listen, guys, you could hold weight. I'm going to use body weight right now. You could hold gallon jugs in your hands, or you could put something up here. You could hold a backpack up here, or a kettlebell, like a goblet position. Rack dumbbells on the shoulders. So anyway, let's get through this together here. So alternate curtsy lunge, be aware of your form, try to focus on your front leg, and don't let that leg torque over too much. Okay, so watch when I do this. I'm gonna slightly cross over and come down. Notice the knee isn't down here, okay? We're gonna come up, other way. 1, and now I'm gonna repeat where I ended. 2. 3. There's 4. Keep going. 5. 6. Feeling those legs a little bit. 7. 8. 9. 10. And that was no extra weight. Just, by the way, my legs are burning. Okay, really feel those. The next exercise, we're going to get the back involved. We're also going to work that posterior chain a little bit. So back, that foundational leg, hamstring. If you have a hard time with balance, use a wall, a post, a chair. Have something nearby to help you a little bit if you need that. So this is going to be a 1-arm row on 1 leg. Right? So a gallon jug, 1 or 2 in each hand. I use a backpack. Same thing, the backpack just has a little more weight in it. It's the only difference, right? So a nice household item. We'll grab this. 15 reps. Again, watch your balance on this, right? I want you to really think about the back. Think about that rowing arm. You're gonna feel that leg no matter what. So really focus on the back. So I'm gonna grab, if you get your backpack, grab it kind of down low on the straps. And we're gonna lean over. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You have to touch. 15. Okay. Okay, feels good. We're going to switch those up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I'm going to set this here. We're going to use this for some squats here in just a second. So that was a number one leg. Really feel that foundational leg holding you up. The next one, we're going to do like a goblet or a front squat. So, you know, you can just use your body weight too, but you can use dumbbells, gallon jugs, kettlebell. I'm going to use a backpack. We have 15 of these. Think about keeping your upper body somewhat upright. I don't want you hinging forward as you go through this movement. And then press through the floor with the legs to really engage those quads. All right, so here we go. Got these up, and we're gonna get 15 of these. Remember, don't fall forward. If you can help with an upper body, try to stay upright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'll set this down. I'm gonna bring a chair over. We have an overhead tricep extension. Now the weight I have set in here, it's gonna work great for that too. So I'm gonna bring the chair over, and you can use your same weight where there's gallon jugs or kettlebell. And let's do overhead tricep extension. We'll get around 15 of these. All right, so we're really trying to focus on those triceps. Swing this around. We'll take a seat. Elbows are going to stay fairly close together. We're not going to get real wide here. And we're going to come up and then press into the ceiling with like the palms of your hands. Press up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'll bring this over. We're going to set this down off to the side. The next one is new for me. Maybe you've done this or seen this. I haven't seen this one before. I'm sure it's out there somewhere, but I haven't seen it before. We're gonna mimic a seated row. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna even set a mat out for this one, and we're gonna grab your towel. And remember I said I wanted kind of a large towel. So you want a larger towel, and you're gonna roll up the ends. And we're gonna grab close to the end. So I've got a pretty large towel here. I'm gonna grab towards the end here, and I think I'm gonna grab underhand, all right? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna mimic a seated row, doing just a light little heel slide going forward and back, okay? So you can float that leg just slightly, just have it lightly touch. Listen, I really don't wanna work the leg much with this. I'm really trying to focus on the back, and I know the leg might be tired from lunges and front squats and one leg rows. But we're basically I'm gonna roll this up a little bit, guys, and I just have it to a thickness that feels comfortable. So these really thick towels, I don't wanna roll it all the way up, but I'm gonna kind of get it right in here. You guys, what we're gonna do now is just gonna pull in and then push the foot. 2, 3. I have my foot folded under. You could keep it out here also, okay? 4, 5, squeeze that back. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, great Great job. So that, hopefully you can feel that working in the back, just like a towel pull. And I like that you can use your leg to add some resistance to that. Okay. So let's put this off to the side. The next one on the list, we're back to hitting those legs. So let's move this. And hey guys, you may be able to settle this up and not move stuff around. I'm just trying to do this for the constraints of the video here. So now we're going to do a 45 lunge with a pulse. So if you remember early in the workout, we did the curtsy, we crossed over. Okay. Now we're going to hit a little more of the inner thigh with this 45, but we're going to do 10 with each leg. We're going to alternate, but we're going to do a pulse. Okay. So we're just going to come down and just an easy pulse and switch legs. Okay. So 10 each way. Guys, here we go. I'm going to stride out at a 45-degree angle, going backwards at a 45. So 45 in. 1, 1. Two. Use your front leg. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Really feeling them. Look at the other side. Okay, it doesn't seem like it should be that hard, but just holding at the bottom really makes those muscles want to fire up. Okay. Next one, we have a back widow. Okay, and we've done these on the floor before. Once in a while, I do the wall. We're gonna do the wall today. Okay. What I want you to do is bring your arms up just slightly. You don't have to hit them super high. Okay, and they're going to want to slide down, so you have to bring them up a little bit, but bring them up, not quite all the way. And all we're going to do is we're going to press the elbows back into the wall. Range of motion is not very much, okay? And you're just going to try to squeeze. You're going to get the rhomboids, you're going to get the rear delts, some lats. So just trying to work that back a little bit. Okay, again, you don't expect to go very far. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with your feet about 12 to maybe 24 inches away from the wall. You're going to lean your shoulder blades against the wall, nothing else. And then you're going to push those shoulder blades off the wall and then come back and lightly touch and back. Looking for maybe 10 of these. So not a lot. Go slow and controlled. I'm going to step way back here. So I'm going to use the wall back here. So hopefully you can still kind of see what's going on. I'm going to bring my feet, I don't know, 1.5 foot or so away from the wall. Now my shoulder blades are against the wall. My neck too, okay? So shoulder blades, head. My arms are here. I'm going to push out, get my body away from the wall, and then come back nice and slow. And then if you need more resistance, just step forward a little bit. Okay, so I'll come forward a little bit. Hold it. And I know it's hard to tell what's going on here, but I'm pushing away from the wall about that much, not very far. And we'll get about 10 of these. Pause at the top. Okay, that was 10 for me. That's good. I can really feel it working back here. Our next exercise is a chair, kind of bench dip, but if you don't have a bench, you can use a chair. Okay, so we'll get maybe 10 to 15 of these. Your feet, the further out they are, the more challenging this exercise will be. Also, don't let your body separate from your chair or bench very much. So you're going to stay pretty tight to that. Okay, if you get far away from the hips, get out here, you're going to really feel the shoulders kick in, and we don't want to strain the shoulders. We want to hit those triceps. Right? So we're here. I'll bring my legs out. Again, my body will stay pretty tight to this chair. 1, I'm trying to tighten those triceps at the top. 2, 3, 4, 5. Guys, if you come in like this, it's a little bit easier. Okay, so adjust your feet as you need to. Feel those triceps, body's a little tired. I'm gonna get a quick drink here, and we're gonna kick off our second and final round of this circuit, okay? Okay, if you can remember when we started, we're at the top, we have that curtsy lunge. Watch your balance, use a wall if you need to. Remember a wide stance and just slightly cross over. Don't want to go too far. So lunge, lunge, squat. Here we go. Let's get them. So lunge, lunge, 1, lunge, lunge, 2, lunge, 3. All right, great job. Really feel those legs. Now, 1 arm rows on 1 leg. Around 15 of these. Here we go. We'll switch them up. Oh boy. Okay. Let's set that down. Catch your breath for just a moment. We have a goblet or front squat next. Trying not to take too long between these exercises. If I go too slow, hit fast forward. If I go too fast, hit pause. Kind of match your fitness level here. We're gonna go front squat for 15. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, overhead tricep extension. Here we go. All right, let's hit that ceiling. Hit the ceiling. Okay, these towel pulls, seated rows are next. So, kind of, you may have to re-roll your towel a little bit. We're going to grab pretty wide on this guy. Again, really not trying to work the leg, we're trying to isolate that back. So we're trying to just mimic a row. Okay? So here we go. We're squeezing. Let's try to expand the rib cage. Squeeze the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that was 15 for me. I'll move this out of the way. We have got alternating 45 lunge with a pulse. Are you ready for this? Whew. Let's get them. Here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my. All right. Let's hit the wall. We have those back widows next. Adjust your feet accordingly. Remember, the closer to the wall, the easier it's going to be. Okay? Get those hips off the wall, elbows up slightly, and drive. And pause at the top. Really squeeze them. Oh Okay. Whew. Grab a chair or bench, or finish this baby up with some dips. Feeling those. Okay. All right, guys. Nice work. Finish up. If you're still finishing up, guys, finish strong here. When you get those dips completed, that's our workout. That was our body shaping. Legs back triceps. Hitting some core at the beginning. A nice little workout to get the body heating up, just keep in shape, and you can use some simple stuff at home. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. This is Elite Fitness, bringing wellness to you.